Robbie.
All right. Live and recording.
2 things we have to do.
I'm tired.
Same.
Sorry, we'll get this going.
No, I'm
So
good. I got nothing to do tomorrow.
Oh. Well, and
yeah.
you're just humble bragging then. It's like, oh man, I'm exhausted. I had a productive day.
Yeah, it was, I guess. I got a new axe a couple weeks ago. New camp axe for chopping wood and stuff.
I sincerely hope that's all you're using it for.
Well, I can craft some things.
Worried if you're dismembering people over here.
Oh, no. It's not that. It's not sharp enough.
Oh, all right. Wait.
Not like Bill's knife.
No, we got a bunch of. I love doing fires in the fire pit outside, and then fires inside. So we got a bunch of firewood delivered, but big logs and stuff. So I had to get a splitter, like something to split the wood and up into smaller
like that
pieces.
guy on TikTok.
I don't know, but I watch a lot of bushcraft videos.
All right.
That sounds like a very esoteric subgenre of porn.
Oh. No. Probably is some, yeah. Now, a lot of bushcraft videos of guys like building log cabins with like nothing but hand tools.
Interesting.
It's fascinating.
Adam was talking maybe a week or so ago about this show that he was watching, and I watched it too on Netflix, about like they just put these people out in the wilderness and they have like just little, maybe like a little axe or a little,
Alone,
Naked and Afraid? Is that what it is?
No, they're not naked, thankfully, because you wouldn't want to see those folks.
No, the show's called Alone. It's on like, I don't know, like 12, Netflix. 13, 14 seasons.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched some YouTube videos by a guy that won, I think, season 3 or 4 or something, or maybe a later season. This guy named Fowler is his last name. So he, he kind of parlayed his win into like a YouTube channel and does all kinds of adventure, like catch. I don't know if you guys if you've heard of a catch, clean, and cook video.
I know. Nope. I know what that means.
Yeah, it's just like when you're outdoors or fishing or whatever, just like
catching wild game. I presume.
I watch it, clean it,
cook it. And, what's that?
Men with pots.
Men with pots.
It's like a thing on TikTok.
Oh, okay. Everything's TikTok.
No, it is like they're out in the woods and they call them the men with pots, and they like cook these extravagant meals that you never see their face or their body, just their hands and their knives and their food.
I think the simple stuff, because then you can imagine like when you're out there and you're like building a log cabin, like what would be good for food? Be like beef, like a stew, would be delicious. After
I've seen him make French fries out in the woods. Like they do some crazy things out there.
Yeah, potatoes are good because they last almost forever out there in the woods.
And you can grow more if they start to sprout. If they go bad, you grow more potatoes. That's the worst that happens with potatoes.
Yeah, that's kind of why I was talking about these rabbits, because I was like, what do I have in suburbia? Well, I got a bunch of rabbits that love my lawn. Try to chew vegetables, flowers, plants, whatever.
You should have made it so inviting, Chris.
I've even had rabbits, not at this house, but at the previous house. Rabbits, they would chew through our Christmas light cables. Like, just like, what is up with that? Like
I have a kitten who does that.
There's not enough stuff. You got to like cut through our wires so our inflatable Santa dies.
Maybe he just really hates Santa.
So anyway, yeah, like I was saying, there's no free rides. So there's a lot of rabbits that live in our yard, in our front bushes, in the backyard, that are always out there. So a couple of them.
Good luck to them. Yeah.
They're gonna have to make a sacrifice.
It's all right. So you're gonna feed them good stuff, like you're gonna lure them in with yummy carrots.
Yeah, stuff? I put like strawberries out there. I've read they love bananas for some.
Yeah.
Bananas, strawberries. We compost too, of course, in the garden as much as possible.
Nice. Real homesteading.
potato peel. Like
Going
it's
on
just such a
there.
waste. I don't know. It's just such a waste. If you have a garden, right? It's just such a
Yeah.
waste when you're like growing tomatoes, but then you're peeling potatoes and all these other things, and just throwing them in the trash. Like you might as well just throw them in your garden. It's just,
Yeah.
it's great.
Nice. Good for you.
Yeah, it is.
Trails.
It's very calming. I don't know.
Oh, good.
I like it.
So you're getting other benefits besides.
I mean, what do you think I'm doing out there raging in the garden? Like, ooh, goddamn tomatoes.
I mean,
I
who
can
knows?
relax. I can be calm.
It's hard to say.
I
Seem
can
pretty
relax and be one.
intense. I've heard about you on the scooters.
Oh,
Mhm. How's that going?
you've heard about my
Scooters.
graceful exit from a scooter?
Barrel roll.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
Just couldn't help himself. It's like before I die, I got to do a barrel roll out of something.
It's gotten cold out here, so no one's
Oh, we
riding a
have no one
scooter.
in the chat, not even Monkey's uncle. Where's our Monkey's uncle?
Oh no,
I think they're just
Okay, we
like
And I
can get
thought it was
started.
Rich.
It
they
is
probably
Black Friday.
yeah, but everyone's shopping online now.
Ah,
They're like, fuck leaving home.
All right, well, let's get it done, and maybe let's do a tight 90.
Are all the links up, Robbie?
Now Robbie's the Death Star.
Yes.
All right, cool. 3, 2.
Oh, I'm not there yet. Hold on a second.
God damn it, Chris. What happened? It's tight 90, huh?
I know, right?
I mean, when we start,
Oh, okay.
No, we're
from
going.
then.
We're stopping at 9. The tight 90 is at 9.
starting.
Did you mention me, Robbie?
Yes, I did. I just forgot to mention myself.
Do I
But
look
yes.
like a lunatic?
No.
I'll reshare it and tag you.
Yeah, that'd be great actually, because I forgot to tag myself.
Okay.
All right, so we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Good evening, Endless Ranters. Welcome back for episode 130 of your Endless Ranters podcast. Thanks for listening, watching, and subscribing. We truly appreciate the support. My name is Chris, and I am one of your hosts for this evening. It's a special Black Friday episode. I'm joined by the one and only Robbie Spotlight. What up, Robbie?
What's up, homies? How's it going?
Well, it's going okay, man. It's going okay.
What's going on with you, man? Oh shit, here we go. I
I know.
sincerely hope no
Robbie's
one's
a
on any.
fetus.
Dad.
Oh my god.
Looks like
you
you're
know.
about to be, anyway,
Yeah.
statistic. Anyway,
Everything's good. Everything's good here.
good.
Yeah.
Well, she's heartless, hairless, and here. It's America's favorite soggy mom. Hi, Kwana, how you doing?
How you doing? I'm good.
Good. And there's a man with a plan. It's producer Manny. What's going down, Mall Man?
I'm just stoned in the house because I'm in the house stoned, Chris. How about you?
All right. There's a pattern of rap lyrics going on here, so I get it. Who are you quoting this evening? What
I am just remixing what could only be described as a what is it, popular song on the TikTok, even though I don't partake in TikTok. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I only found out about it because it was used at the end during the end credits of a movie, and I was like, oh, so that's what that song is. All right, cool. Frame of reference. Moving on.
Nice.
All right.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just
All right,
added
so
my
we'll-
own little twist to it. That's all.
All right. Well, thank you very much, man.
You're welcome.
Y'all
Oh,
have a
and
good Thanksgiving. Oh, you were
before
gonna say
moving on,
something?
I know you were talking about no free rides earlier before we started actually officially recording, but about was it last weekend? Yeah, I got some free beer from Alesmith Brewery in San Diego. What is this?
Nice.
Hazy IPA, Sunshine Bliss. Tastes like I'm drinking, oranges that
Oh,
get you nicely inebriated. So
Oranges that fermented.
yeah, fermented oranges.
Nice.
lovely.
Yeah. So thanks to Ale Smith, I'm not really usually sipping on IPAs, but this is a better
Got
selection
a
if I'm
hookup.
Hey man.
Love
yeah.
it.
Free
Not
beer
all the
is
time
good.
though. Yeah.
Free beer's good.
So shout out
Well,
to Ale Smith.
Good job, Al
Al
Smith.
Smith.
We appreciate you taking care of our boy.
Getting our boy drunk.
Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it was lively. What about you?
Mine was good. Had a good day. It was a lot of fun.
A nice time. I cooked.
Family, friends.
Oh, you cooked, Robbie.
Actually, no. I brought home the bacon, which means money. And then I ordered from Boston Market.
Oh, hell yeah.
Boston.
And there's a Boston Market near where I work, and it closed. You know,
They weren't bringing it. What's up with that?
well, it's just a lot of choices around that area. But man, yeah, I wish there was a Boston Market around here. Get some good chicken.
Did you get
I'll-
chicken or turkey? Do they offer turkey?
Who did?
Boston Market.
Yeah. I got me a turkey. Well, look,
Okay.
I ordered a few
They're
days
famous
back.
for chicken. That's why I'm asking
Yeah.
if they had turkey.
No,
Okay.
they did. I ordered a few days back, maybe a week ago, or less actually. And they had their Thanksgiving special. So, the wife is almost
Yeah.
gonna, have the baby. So I didn't want her to, work and cook, and she didn't really feel like it either. So I said, you know
Yeah.
what? We want to have Thanksgiving at home. Her folks are here. My folks are just across the bridge. So we had both folks here, some family, her brother, her sister, sister's family, my brother, and yeah, we her sister brought some food, some carnitas. I brought the
Oh, hell yeah.
traditional, yeah, right. We did the traditional American turkey thing, and then she brought some Mexican flavor to it, which was the guacamole and tortillas and all that good stuff. We had a nice time.
Nice.
I picked up the turkey. So usually Boston Market, I've seen this before. Boston Market is closed maybe a week and a half prior to Thanksgiving, and they're just, I guess, fulfilling or working on just Thanksgiving. I think just Thanksgiving, and then they
Okay.
reopen after Thanksgiving. They're back to normal. So they have a sign there saying we're closed or go online, etc., etc. I picked up the turkey. It was already pre-cooked. All I had to do was kind of heat it up. And like I said, look, it's not your, hey, I'm gonna, I'm gonna be on what is it, home and whatever channel, showing off my spread.
Oh yeah.
But
Home and Gardens.
exactly. But it was, it was
No, but
family
turkey
time.
is always just whatever it is. The gravy's where the heart's at.
Yeah.
And Boston Market
Right.
has good gravy. So.
Yeah, it was good. It's good. It came with biscuits, gravy, mashed potatoes, and
You know what it came with, Robbie?
what did it come with?
Family.
Family. Came with family.
I'm just kidding.
No, it's that was the most important thing, and we
No, yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, it sounds beautiful.
yeah, and we were, we're thankful this year. A lot of things going on, a lot of stress, a lot of work, a lot of all that good stuff. But then
What do you like?
there's
You got to be like 7 days away now? 5 days away?
about next
'Cause it was
Thursday.
12. Is it now? It's 5.
It's
Love
what's
it.
Yeah, man. Hey,
something
hey.
like that.
Speaking of food, I was going to say, if you want to speed that baby up, just start feeding her a lot of spicy food.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
you
talking
know
about.
what?
Have you ever heard that before?
I know I did not. Oh,
That's-
really?
That's how we made our first one come out.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, he was a little late, so we went to this Rosa's Cafe place. My wife ate a lot of her favorite spicy food.
Uh-huh.
What do you know? 4 a.m. goes into labor. I can't
Well,
believe
that's
you've not
a
heard this. I can't believe you've not heard this before.
I had not.
I've heard it before. I've heard
Yeah.
that before. Walking and spicy food.
Quana's heard it before. I've heard it before. You too.
I
know.
did. Yeah. It's actually,
Well,
I don't
they've
think she
never
wants
had
to.
babies.
I don't think you
No.
you're not listening to your abuelitas
Abuelitas.
Yeah.
I don't think she.
Nah.
or your moms.
Yeah.
How dare you? I listen to her. Otherwise, I'd be on the streets in a gang selling
Okay,
drugs,
fine.
Christopher.
Well, not about this though. Spicy food makes that baby come out.
That's actually you know what
Walk
I
to the
did.
restaurant.
It's actually it's true.
I believe it. Oh, one of the things is also if the baby's not moving, you know how sometimes moms worry like she hasn't moved. One of the things that they say is have her drink some like cold water or something
Wine.
cold. Yeah. So
Wine? Did you say wine?
oh, wine?
I meant to say wine cooler.
Oh, wine.
Some Boone
It's
Farms, good old Boone.
It's the bubblies. It's the carbonation.
I mean, if that's what you're going for,
Keep
might as
that
well just drink a
going, man.
claw, you know?
Then they start to burp, and the upward burp makes the baby come out. It's physics.
Okay.
It's science.
It'd be awful if you
That
threw
too.
your baby up instead of, giving it birth the traditional way.
Yeah, that would be awful.
No.
It would be awful.
Hey, speaking of food and family and all that, I just want to give a quick shout out to my pops. It was his birthday yesterday. We usually buck the normal tradition for food choices, and we went brisket, ribs, and chicken.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Yeah. So
Manny,
happy
you're like
birthday.
brisket. You're brisket man lately. Mole man is loving
It's very-
brisket.
Mhm.
Brisket
It's
for
very
breakfast,
fulfilling.
Breakfast for Thanksgiving. Brisket for Thanksgiving.
I asked Santa for a smoker because I don't want to start just making briskets all the time.
I do want to learn how to do that, but I first need to buy a house before. I feel like getting a smoker before owning a house is like it's not
They're portable,
prioritizing.
Manny. Think of how many people would want you to live with them if you had a smoker. You'd be like, that could be like the selling point to your roommate situation. You could be like,
I mean-
I have a smoker.
All right, I have a
Use the
smoker
smoker
and
to
good credit.
generate income.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what you're
Oh my
onto
gosh.
something.
But yeah, Thanksgiving. Thankful for our listeners and folks that showed up for our happy hour this evening, and
Yeah. We had a
all
lot
of
of
those
people
folks.
tonight.
We had Russ and Janie showed up, and Alex and Mindy.
Yeah, back from her. What was it, her
Jeff
cruise?
Lee was on for a minute too.
Rich showed up. Jeffy Lee was there. Nice.
We missed you, Jeff. I don't know what happened to your tech difficulties, but hope you're out there.
Yes. And I had a happy Thanksgiving.
Shameful.
Cheers to all you.
Shameful for a nation man to have technical difficulties.
It was kind of a weird conversation we were having though too. So maybe he was just like, you know what, I'm out. Maybe
Oh
he's
yeah.
like day drunk too, like the rest of us.
Yeah, it's been a long day in that regards. Sorry.
Or
But yeah, I'm thankful for that. I don't know if we want to start. I was going to ask you guys what you were thankful for this Thanksgiving. If you're ready, are you ready for that? That kind of
start us off.
that depth.
well, I'm always thankful for another day, but this year we had I mean I am.
This
You-
better
you
get
should
better.
Be thankful.
Don't cry.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
Don't cry,
Yeah,
Quana.
no, it was.
If
it
you
was just
start calling
nice.
your
It was-
children your heroes, I'm going to be really.
my
Or your
son
best
didn't
friends.
make it, so I was a little sad. He was sick.
Oh,
So. And my brother was out of town, so his wife and his daughter came over, and so it was just the four of us really because Bill cut his finger, so he went to bed after dinner. So it was just the four of us, and we drank a bunch of wine and
lost a lot of
sat
blood.
out back and laughed and had a nice night. So I'm thankful for that.
Right
Thankful
on.
for, making the best of not having everybody with us.
I feel like this is an easy one for Rob this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thankful for Boston Market.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say that or online gambling.
Yeah. I'm thankful for the upcoming gift that we'll be receiving in
Oh man,
in
Robbie.
in a week. So I'll be like, hey baby. In 1 week, I'll be
yeah, really,
hopefully,
really.
yeah, thankful for my family and the family that I
Well, if you're
received.
hurt, like I said, if you're in a hurry,
Uh-huh.
hot sauce.
Spicy food.
Hot sauce.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, you know, one of the things that I did tell her, I said, look, you got to start eating peanuts and peanut butter because I don't want my kid to be, you know, have peanut allergies.
Allergic.
Even though I did learn how to do an EpiPen recently, the same class, CPR class I did,
Brutal.
I know how to do Epi. So
I saw a documentary about this, and that's like, you know, Adam Carolla always talks about this. There's no peanut allergies or something, and
mhm.
now people have peanut allergies. But they were saying that it has something to do with how clean humans are now. Like, so,
Yeah.
whatever allowed humans to eat peanuts was like some bacteria in your gut, whatever, you know, in your system. And the fact that we're so clean now, always, like everybody's washing their hands all the time, we're just like cleaner than than our, you know, our humans have been,
Yeah.
you know, up until the last 50 years. Part of that is the reason why, like, some kids can't handle peanuts anymore.
You're right. Kids need to get a little dirty here and there, right?
Yep.
Well, it's almost like, yeah, you can't, it's not like one kid can do it. It's like humans in general, like, have just become so much cleaner that now humans, they're just breeding, you know, and over thousands of years, or, you know, over hundreds of years, they breed and they don't have certain bacteria in their gut.
Gut
Yeah, yeah.
biome.
Question. I know. Well, whatever. The hypothetical question. What if a high school, that your kids attended, implemented an elective class where it's basically mud wrestling? You know, just to promote, you know, some better overall, you know, kind of not make us so cleanly and clean and, you know, weak, susceptible. Get us in touch with our.
I had a class where I had to do the polka. I guess that's the
Wait.
Pretty close.
Oh, I don't know why, but I imagined you playing an accordion in this class. Never mind.
No, I didn't play
Like
it.
anything like agriculture, you know, like planting, farming, something like that, you know, just getting your hands dirty in the dirt.
Okay.
Just not be
Yeah.
obsessive about the pump stuff. I think you're fine.
Yeah.
You know, just
I mean,
wash
if I
your
had-
hands with
If all my
hot
boy,
water.
if all three of my kids were boys, I'd be like, mud wrestling sounds pretty good. But 2 out of 3 are girls, so I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I can
about
see
mud
that's a bit of a
wrestling.
problem. So
I don't
yeah,
know.
never mind.
I don't like it.
Well, you know what?
It sounds distasteful now.
No, yeah, you're right.
Adam Carolla mentioned
Good.
mud wrestling maybe 4 days ago, something like that. And you know, I feel like it's one of those things that used to be big in the early 90s.
Oh, but that was in a different
That was all.
context.
It was all about like
That was
there could be, like, nip,
Yeah, not in a
nip slip.
classroom.
yeah, dude.
Like, I mean, like back then, if
It
mud
was like a
wrestling was
bar.
mud wrestling was real big on movies because like
Yeah.
you were like, oh, her shirt's gonna come off, like her.
Yeah. I don't
Top's
really
gonna
hear
come
about
off.
mud wrestling right now.
Went
But
out
then
of
it's
fashion.
also like, if you're honest with yourself as a teen, you know, you're like, her top did come off, but she's covered in mud. Like, this is not.
Yeah.
I don't
You have
know.
to use your imagination.
Yeah. Always imagine my first time being clean, not in the mud. You know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Same.
So yeah, I'm thankful for the baby.
Quite the tangent we took.
Good. All right, Manny, what are you thankful for?
Family, good health. The fact that, you know, no one set off a fucking nuclear missile yet. So another day in essence.
It's good.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for you guys too.
As well. Yeah, seriously, like
No,
Friday-
your turn was already done.
shit, fuck you then, Chris. Well, what are you fucking
To
thankful
the
for,
list,
asshole?
instruct the listeners to disregard
Disregard.
her addition.
Yeah. Pay no
Me
attention
myself,
to the man behind the curtain.
something that's delighted me recently was these companies that make the fake meat, like Impossible Burger and all that shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
the negative
They're-
press.
Yeah, they're tanking. Their stock prices are cratering. They're announcing massive layoffs, and I hope it ruins all their Christmases because they should have never gotten involved in this shit in the first place. It's an
Word.
abomination. So that's what I'm thankful for. Oh, and my family too, and all the stuff you guys said.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
that stuff.
You know, Impossible Burgers are like the dildos of the meat industry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's not real, right? So it's like
Oh.
fake.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Worried there.
I was wondering where you were going with this.
Thought
I was like,
Imitation.
someone
whoa.
was about to get
I
violated.
did see the hot dogs. That's weird.
Yeah.
Weird to, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just
good.
think about that one.
Oh, I don't know that I'll ever be able to stop.
Think of it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm thankful for. Yeah. Damn that.
Meat
Impossible meats.
I should have never done that.
Oh wait.
Should have never done it.
Monkey's
Been
uncle said
involved in that in
he's,
the first place. I don't care I don't know if you're like driving a forklift
Yeah.
or a truck, or you're the scientist that's making the meat, or the fake blood they're injecting in the meat, which is beet juice
You're
or
all bullshit.
something.
Yeah.
Or the secretary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Merry Christmas.
I'm thankful for glue. A lot of glue has been being used right now for all the protests where these people protest, you know, they glue their hands on things.
Stop giving them credit by saying they're protesting. They're just making asses of themselves.
Yeah, that. I'm thankful for that. I want to see what else they can glue their hands on next.
Happy Thanksgiving, Emmy. Say hi
Yeah,
to us
he's in the chat.
What's up, Emmy? Hope you've been
Say hi to
enjoying the World
Paula.
Cup.
Tomorrow, the wife says that we're enemies because it's going to be Argentina versus Mexico. So me and Emmy are enemies.
Oh yeah. So have you guys been keeping up with that, by the way?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Christopher
little
has
bit.
looked behind him.
I got some World Cup thoughts.
Let's get into it.
Just a little bit. Just I think the first round is over, or maybe tomorrow might be the first round of the group stages. I just like the intro, like, you know, that it's in Qatar. So the intro is like a few little kids in their oh man, what do they call it? I think they call them thobes or something. What they wear, like in Qatar, like that white robe.
Oh, is that what they're called?
I think it's called a thobe,
Okay.
which is like, you know, just change a couple letters.
For it.
Yeah,
That sounds derogatory.
a little bit. It's
Who are
like
you calling a thobe, bro?
to people with the speech impediment. Like,
Yeah.
Give me my thobe, please.
It's like you're a
But like,
bigot.
there's little kids, like, but they're like playing in the desert, and they're and then the little kid kicks a ball. And he's playing in the thobe, and he's got a little white cap on. And he kicks the ball into this makeshift goal that they've got made out of like branches and wood. And I'm like, that's weird, you know, because it's a rich country. You know, they got
Not for
kids playing in the
everybody.
desert in the sand and kicking balls through like goalposts they made out of wood.
I mean,
It's
if
also
anything,
the
that's
desert.
that,
Like, they
that's
got a
the
little-
ultimate
they got a lot of
flex.
wood laying around.
no, that's the ultimate flex because what bigger field does anyone else have than
I mean, it's
the desert?
But it's a
It's hard to
country.
run in sand.
It's a country that's got like, it just made like,
Maybe
you know,
that's how
just-
they train though, because it's
That's
hard
what
to run in sand.
Exactly. That was going to be my
Build
next
up their
point.
legs.
Oh, they're
Yes.
not good. They're not good. Well, that would explain it. It's like our program is like to have, you know, like here's a ball, go out in the desert. Get your stuff good.
Strong.
Now, this country that's like all these stadiums they built are like have got these giant air conditioning units, like, I don't know, probably the biggest in the world, that are cooling these stadiums down. But the intro to every segment, the intro is always these little kids like running in the desert, kicking a ball into a wooden goalpost they made out of branches.
It's
Can
environmentally
you share a screen
friendly.
and show us that? I feel like I need to see it.
Just weird. It's just a weird thing for a nation that's extremely wealthy and trying to project, you know, that they're modern.
Well,
I find
I
it-
mean,
But that's all I got. Yeah, no, so we can cover it next week, but it's
Okay.
really early. There's been a lot of upsets, a lot of it's just so early to tell, you know, who's in good shape,
It
who's in
lasted
bad
the whole
shape.
week.
Oh, it lasts till like middle of December.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
there you go.
yeah.
Watch
Yeah,
by the
yeah.
by the closer we get to the end, like the more and more we see Quana progress into like a crazed soccer hooligan. She's gonna be in like
Well, I do
full.
love soccer. I mean, I love the sport itself. So I should. Is it like they break it down into brackets, like a tournament type thing?
Yeah, right now the group stages. So there's they break it down into groups of 4, and each of those teams play each other, and then
Right.
whoever has the best results out of each group moves
Plays the
on,
next
or the top 2 teams from each group move on to knockout rounds. So looks like the USA has to play Iran in the next game on Tuesday, and if we win, we have to win to make it out of the group stage into the knockout round. So it's kind of I'm not feeling so good about, and they just beat a team like Iran just beat Wales, who's okay. But it would just be pretty embarrassing to get knocked out of the World Cup by Iran. I don't know if you pay attention to politics, but we're, usually at each other's throats. on the
Yeah.
world
But they're
stage.
playing in the desert, kick it through the sticks.
Well, they,
so-
they say things like down to America, and we're always like trying to keep them from owning good weapons. So
Yeah.
we're not fans of each other.
I like how you.
Will you
That's how
get up at-
sport. That's how sport works, though. It's like doesn't really
I
matter.
like how Chris pronounces that. He's like so like PC
Yeah.
now today.
Cheddar.
Mhm.
Iran and Qatar, or is it Qatar? I keep on hearing Qatar.
Oh, I don't Qatar. I'm not really sure about that because I heard it was like
Qatar.
there's like a G in there.
Russ
What?
pronounced it Qatar.
Soon you're gonna be
Right.
saying Pakistan.
I think that they have. I think that these people have like multiple pronunciations of their country, and then like they only like it depends. So like they want to know who you are, because I heard there's a G,
yeah.
but there's a G in there, but it's silent. Don't think about it too
Oh.
much.
Okay.
But no, it's there's a lot of weird stuff, because obviously this country is very unwoke, very conservative, has a lot of strict rules about things, alcohol consumption, women, gays, all that kind of stuff. So, and you have all these like super metropolitan, politically correct soccer players that are over there and trying to make a statement without really making a statement. But in a
Russ
way,
said that
they can
English
say they're
team.
making a statement, but they're not really making a statement.
Gotcha.
Yeah. What did he say?
Manny, what did he say? The English team had boats, cruise ships out in the ports because they couldn't sleep in hotels with women.
Yeah. Otherwise, they'd be
yeah.
arrested.
Well,
It's like, come on, man.
that doesn't really sound like a downgrade, though. It's like, man, they got these rules. I gotta be on a private yacht
Yeah,
with my girlfriend. Like,
you're right.
this is whack,
It's weird that the
man.
girlfriends would even be there, right? For
Yeah.
sporting events. It feels like the Olympics, that wouldn't be a thing.
With England soccer and England, well, their national team and their national media, the WAGs, wives and girlfriends, that's a really big deal.
Oh, I know
Like-
what a wag is.
Yeah, that's a really big deal. So
I just learned something new tonight.
yeah, they have to have. That's like there's like a whole industry or business or media industry,
Okay. Behind it.
dedicated to the wives and girlfriends of the national team players, and
Gotcha.
because they're all like somewhat famous in their own right,
I
models,
hear you.
What
More
about the
models.
Kumars?
models, like
I'm
aspiring,
starting to see a
reality
trend
show.
here.
aspiring models.
They had a reality show, the wives and girlfriends of
Mhm.
whatever. They had a couple. It only did a couple seasons, but that
Yeah.
was a reality show for a while.
Was it
That
worth a
sells over
watch?
there a lot. Like, I don't know that's like, we don't really care about that here so much, but over there, that's like a really big deal
Gotcha.
Yeah.
for whatever reason.
Do they have a Gumars one as well?
I don't know.
In Italian,
Yeah.
Doubt it.
Italian team.
For
Yeah.
Italians?
But
All
what
the
else with the
different
World
cruise ships
Cup?
out in the boat or in the bay.
Yeah, it's pretty early, but I don't know. It's and it to be honest with you, like from a objective like fan point of view, it can be kind of boring. Or no, from like a newcomer point of view, it can be kind of boring because both like all the teams are this is like really high pressure. But for fans, it's like it's super intense.
Right. Well,
So
fun. That's the
Mhm.
exciting part about soccer.
Yeah.
Fun sport to watch.
It can be fun. Yeah, it is fun to watch. I love it because there's no commercials. I mean,
Oh,
that's like a
nice.
huge thing. If you watch, I mean, I
That's
watch
amazing.
NFL a lot. And if you watch your team on the NFL, if you're watching a live game, you are going to watch so many commercials. Like you can
Yeah.
only get up and go to the bathroom so many times or whatever.
Right.
But there's so many commercial breaks. But if you're watching soccer, yes, that's a Manchester United blanket behind me. But if you're watching soccer, yeah, it's just like you can guaranteed like 45, 50 minutes of like play,
Nice.
just with barely any stopping. So
All right.
I'm
Is it on
assuming the
regular
reason.
TV?
Hmm?
Is it on regular TV? ESPN?
it's on Fox.
I'll find it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's on Fox networks this year.
Okay.
Mm.
I'll find it.
I'm assuming the no commercials thing, right, is because the field there's ads all over the place. I'm assuming.
Yeah, there's just a whole different kind of
Oh,
commercial structure to it, I guess.
Mhm.
nice.
Yeah, like yeah. So they'll sell the shirt. So, like the New York Yankees would never sell their shirt. It's got to be the pinstripes with the NY on there. But for football teams, soccer teams, they'll just sell the shirt to like Zoom or
People like you. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
no, yeah. They'll sell the shirt to consumers. Yeah, but no, they sell the branding on the shirt to like Zoom or Team Viewer or some, mass, like huge companies, that pay,
Yeah.
crazy amounts. So it's different. Yeah, it's kind of a different structure.
Nice.
So
Nice. Nice. All right.
anyway,
I'm on it.
so Thanksgiving is over. Today's Black Friday. It's the kickoff of the Christmas shopping season, although most people have already started. And I have a PSA, a very important public service announcement.
Here we go.
For the world.
For the Christmas season or just in general?
Christmas season is what, I think it's when it really comes into play the most. When the
It's been
danger
canceled this year, people. Let it be
When-
known.
when the danger is at its highest, when risk levels are at their highest.
Okay.
So so I don't know. You guys may have guessed that one of my life's goals is to never get pranked on video by one of those fake, like a guy in a fake snowman costume that like jumps out at you on
Like
video.
the Bushman we were talking about last week. Yeah.
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 Did it
You know
finally
what I'm talking
happen?
about? Like you're just walking down the street. No, like you've seen those videos of people.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
People walking down the street, like somebody just
I've seen it with the
minding
Easter
their
Bunny.
minding their business. Yeah, and then there's like a snowman or a tree or whatever, and they jump out like whatever and scare the shit out of people.
Yeah. A mannequin.
Yeah.
No,
Oh
what I
boy.
say is no. That'll never happen to me. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Ready.
With
Fake
your
Santa,
fists,
fake
right?
snowman, fake tree, whatever.
What's your countermeasure? How will you respond?
Well, I'm always scanning. So by the time you decide I'm going to scare this guy, I've already figured out what I'm going to pick up and bludgeon you with.
Mhm.
Okay.
Right. But it also depends because like you got to make a quick assessment of like, can I rip the helmet off? Like, is it
Yeah.
snowman? Is that helmet going to come off where I can get, make contact with the
For
face?
bludgeoning. Yeah.
Or
yeah,
do I have to pick up like, like one of those, like, those things that have like real heavy bases, but it's for putting your cigarettes in?
Yeah.
They have like at the
Yes.
valet stand. Pick up one of those.
Yeah.
Lights out.
Okay.
So I'm always ready for
Alright.
that. Always ready for it. And I think everybody else should be too.
I
So
think-
just keep your head on a swivel. Just keep your head on a
Chris-
swivel. Time is merry, happy. Keep your head on a swivel season.
Chris is the Charles Bronson of pranks.
How
Of
so?
geese.
Uh,
Of bees.
of bees. No, because he's Death Wish. He's
Yeah,
ready.
man. I don't mess around.
He doesn't
He's
mess
ready to
around.
fight at any corner. He's
You
got
try
all
to,
of his plans
You're
ready.
gonna try to clown me. Somebody's going
Mhm.
to the emergency room and someone's getting
Yeah.
arrested.
He's gonna take out his concealed carry weapon if you try to prank him.
Yes.
That's for when the
I-
crowd turns on me.
That's a fool's errand to try and prank him.
Yeah.
No, it's
don't try to prank
one-on-one. I
him.
mean, I'm at an advantage because I'm not in a suit, right? They're an advantage at first because they're in a suit and they have the element of surprise, right? But now
Yes.
I wasn't surprised. I wasn't scared. And also I picked up this metal chair and I'm coming at you with it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And you can't really run fast, can you? Because you're in a suit. You're in a
No.
Christmas tree suit.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what, Chris? You really do raise a good point. I'm not. This is not a joke. Many years ago, I told my brother.
I know.
I told my brother, bro.
Who you
I'm not
telling?
kidding. If it and this is goes out to everybody out there, and I know there's legalities and stuff like that, but if you're ever fearing for your life, if you're out in the street somewhere, if you see like a road sign or something, if you have to fight, pick it up and swing. You know, like the movie
Mhm, mhm,
signs, swing
mhm.
away, pick it up.
Mhm,
You know,
mhm.
the no parking, whatever sign, just pick it up and dude, do it.
No jury would
Sometimes-
convict. No jury
Yeah.
would convict.
Yeah, fight or flight.
Right.
Go to jury trial. I'd obviously I'd represent myself.
Of course. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, and you show these videos, and at first people are like, "Oh, they're laughing at the videos," and then they start to cry a little bit because it's like that's sad, scaring
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
It's like you're just trying to have lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get
That's
back
all.
to your
Make sure you
car.
take your kids
Now all of
to
a
the
sudden
trial.
you're being assaulted by a fake Santa Claus or a fake snowman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take your kids because they're gonna feel sorry for they're gonna, just make sure they look sad,
Yeah.
No, not daddy.
Well, my kids are already prepared for these situations. They would be prepared to testify for me.
Yeah. They could be good character witnesses.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey,
But
I
yeah,
have
so
a-
everybody keep your head on a swivel out there. Watch out for these guys. You don't become one of them.
Nope.
Yeah.
And if you're one of them,
we're on to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time's
That's a
up.
really thoughtful PSA for our people, Chris. That's,
Mhm.
I mean, very
Cheers to
thoughtful
that.
of you.
well, I saw,
This is-
remember I shared,
mean,
yeah, I care about,
it's a real problem that we're facing as a
I care about
nation,
people.
That's what separates us from other podcasts. We care.
Yeah.
right?
I don't know if it's ever been said, but I don't really have like anxiety attacks, but I do have a lot of anxiety about getting attacked.
I feel that.
It seems,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's reasonable.
Remember, I don't know, a few days ago, I sent you that video of that lady that got attacked by a goose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just in a parking lot. She's in a parking lot and she's getting attacked by a goose. So
I mean, we don't know the backstory. I mean, maybe she provoked this goose and she was sick of her shit. And it's like, you know what? Fuck you, Gretchen. I'm sick of you. Get the fuck out of here.
people are so
Do you guys-
unprepared. It's crazy to me how many people leave their house every day. They hug their wife, they kiss their children, and they have no plan in the case that they're attacked by a goose. They have no plan at all. It's crazy to me that how people are unprepared,
Fuck with a goose, you get the noose. What's up?
You need to
Do
be
you
ready.
remember
If
when
you're in a
Corolla
parking
was being
lot,
attacked by that bird? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Do you remember? That bird
Oh.
was dive bombing him. He couldn't walk between the
Yeah.
studios.
Yes. I like it because
Oh,
they
the
played footage of
video.
everyone
Emmy,
else getting
that
attacked by it.
video.
Yeah.
That video was great. Yeah. Birds are ruthless. So I'm glad you have a plan of attack always.
yeah,
when it
any
comes-
wild animal, any animal in my vicinity, I have a plan, a defense plan.
Rabbit, geese.
Rabbit, kick, geese, sling. Yeah, if I have a
What about a badger?
Fling.
well, a
Badger.
geese, like a goose, you some would think like I'm gonna take this goose by the neck and like swing him around like Thor's hammer and launch him into the air.
Yeah.
But what you're really doing there is you're putting them back into the advantage. You know what I mean? Because they can fly.
Can fly.
You just give them
Yeah.
a head start. Be like Marvel. It'd be like Avengers when I don't know what the guy's name was, the guy with the wings, whatever. But you don't want to do that. What you want to do is slam into a car or a wall
Yeah.
or the ground.
Mhm,
With
mhm.
the body. Have him by the neck.
Yeah, if the goose is attacking you, it's
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Like the goose knows there's consequences. The goose is
I-
going to this thinking like this is life or death, and I'm
Yeah.
going to this thinking you're right.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too dark, but you can do an American History X on the goose.
Oh, curb stomp on.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just gonna like do some serious like internal damage by slamming them against the brick wall.
Or hopefully not a car,
the
somebody
ground.
else's car. That would be horrible. Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what would be even
like no,
scarier?
that would be an amateur move to slam it into your own car because it's just like you just damaged your own car
Yeah.
or someone else's car. Now you're like someone's probably gonna be videoing this.
Yeah.
You have
And
to
then
be
the
prepared
evidence,
for that.
the paint gets on the goose, on the white goose.
Yeah.
You don't want paint on the white goose.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
not
that's
white
true.
out here. They're
Yeah.
Canadian
Ah,
and they
wow.
are aggressive.
Do geese have teeth? I'm not sure, but they've got a neck
do.
that's perfect for gripping. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
You're
that.
not wrong.
Or
You're not
oral.
wrong.
Yeah.
You know what would be even crazier? So many lately this year, so many comedian attacks in comedy clubs. A goose
Oh yeah, yeah. Bring an attack goose to a comedy
Yeah.
club.
Yeah.
Goose.
at a comedy club.
Hey,
You're mean. I've been attacked by a goose twice. Not the
I have been
same goose,
attacked
but
by
twice.
I
Two
when I was a
separate
young
times.
child. When I was a young child. A second here.
what you do to provoke it?
Compose yourself, Chris.
Yeah.
Hey, who
The
do you think
instinct
win?
is to run.
I was a young
It's okay,
child.
Christopher. If you ran,
Yeah.
it's fine.
I did ran, and that goose
Ran so far away,
it dominated me.
ran
Yeah.
all night and day.
Oh,
I'll never forget it.
Oh boy.
Hey, who do you think would win?
So
in a
now
fight?
I'll never forget that. But I mean, I learned.
Goose
I
or
learned. So
crow?
now every day I walk out of my house, it's like, bring it on,
Yeah.
Animal
Goose.
Kingdom, bring it on.
Exactly.
and
I
then
will
you get
kick
mauled.
you. I will sling you. I don't know. You name an animal, I'll tell you what it'll be.
Feral cat,
Feral cat that gets kicked.
rabid dog.
Kicked.
Oh, interesting.
People underestimate
Elephant.
the kicking. You just got to time it just right.
Yeah.
You can't panic. That rabid dog's coming at you. Just got to time that kick.
Three-toed sloth.
Because if you miss that kick, you're gonna get eaten.
Yeah. No second chances. with the
Well,
rabid
there's always
dog
the second
kicking
chance would be like
scenario.
you stick your hand down its throat.
Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Like grab a tongue.
Mhm.
Type. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. See, I'm more prepared than I know.
Mhm.
It's good.
You got
Yeah.
instincts.
I think it's just your
You got instincts,
ancestral
I like
DNA
it.
taking over.
Yeah,
Yeah. Your people know this. Your people have fought all kinds of animals.
that's true.
And it's been
They roamed the
Right.
it's
plains.
been rumored in my family that we had some Cherokee. way back in the day.
Oof.
You guys own
If I had $1.
No,
Jeep
my
Cherokees?
I
my dad had a Grand Cherokee.
don't.
No, I'm
Nice
just kidding.
car.
No, we didn't. Those were nice cars. No. We had some Cherokee in our
You and Russ.
DNA. So
Russ brought that up tonight too.
yeah, but everybody does. Everybody does.
That's what I told
apparently.
him. That's what I told him.
But yeah, you got another animal?
Badger.
Badger gets kicked.
Yeah.
A lot of like I said,
Tarantula.
tarantula.
Scorpion. Fire ant.
Oh, fire ants. I've been bitten by some fire ants. I'll put some
Stomp.
poison. I'll put some poison on them.
Hawk.
No, it's got to be a big hawk.
A punch, obviously. It's got to be a punch.
He's gonna do one of those.
Yeah,
Just
Windmill
Chris bitch
punch, or
slapping
I might be
hawk.
like that. Let it grab me, right?
Oh,
And then be,
sure.
oh, you want to grab me? I'll grab you, like that. Now I got it.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna
Yeah.
sling that. I'm gonna sling it against the wall, just like a goose.
Where are you that you're just conveniently next to a wall when you're getting attacked by a hawk?
In my
Lucky for
backyard.
him.
Chris walks
All the
around
walls.
with a brick wall, like a portion.
I'm
of
in
a
my
brick wall.
backyard.
Oh, okay.
He's only in nature.
I'm
in his
usually.
own
You
yard,
know. I mean,
so
I'm I live in the suburb. I'm usually around some cement wall surface, something
Oh, okay.
retaining wall.
Some car
No,
where you
Curb.
all these.
yeah.
All the mailboxes are in like these big brick things. You know what I'm saying?
The local
Yeah.
Wawa you're leaving
There's
after
brick, there's
eating your
brick
meal.
everywhere. There is
Yeah.
brick everywhere.
Okay. Hey.
Yeah, but I would just encourage people to be prepared, like look up wildlife, Google wildlife in my area
Mm-hmm.
and how to best prepare myself,
Yep.
and then hit the enter key
Enter.
and just make a list. Make a list, make a list. It sounds crazy, but like I don't worry about being attacked by
Oh,
a
wait.
goose every day when I walk out my door
You should be.
because I do worry.
They have syphilis, bro.
Wow, that's
Don't
deep.
worry because I do worry.
Good.
Okay. Good.
All right.
What about a
sure,
rabbit?
that's like
Did we already
some-
discuss a wild rabbit?
Kicked.
A rabid wild
Anything
rabbit?
at foot level is getting kicked, Quana.
I know, but
So-
I thought you were trying to make friends with the rabbits. Like you
I'm
don't
gonna
want to
trap-
like
I'm gonna
start
trap
kicking them
them.
around.
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, that's true. They're my friends. I'm gonna trap them.
I'd say even if one comes at you a little bit crazy, you might want to be like, "Hey, bro, chill.
Hey,
We're friends."
If you want four extra keychains,
I don't know.
just grab a rabbit.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
make some. I'm gonna killing on rabbit foot keychains.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever happened to that? Where that was
I
common.
definitely had one.
they
I
went out of
definitely had
style,
one.
bro.
And then people walk
Man.
around with that like this is real. Like, yeah, that's
This was
real.
before
It had-
PETA.
That's
It had nails. It had nails, like
Yeah.
actual
Ew.
toenails. Mine
Rabbit's
was
foot.
dyed green. Mine was dyed green.
Why was
And
it
from a
supposed?
gunmo. I don't know. It
it's
was
from
a
a what?
gumball machine.
Oh, okay.
Gumball machine.
well.
Gumball.
I'm gonna make
Keychain.
one, but I can admit that it's weird. It was a weird fad. Almost as weird as like when you put those little things you'd get, a little like cone
hmm
conical thing with a picture in it. At
Yeah.
the beach.
You look through it.
Yeah, that was a big keychain item.
I'm gonna take
Yeah.
the
Like
novelty
you
size route
can't have a full size picture.
and get a rabbit's foot from like an actual full size body rabbit suit, costume. I'll
Okay.
just cut the
All right.
foot and wrap that around my fucking torso and walk around with that.
Yeah,
make one of
that'll get you
those.
attention.
I'm
That'll
gonna
get you
I'm gonna make one of those, and all it's gonna have inside is a picture of a rabbit's foot.
Yep.
You should like do like necklaces, like rabbit foot necklaces, like with a bunch, like a cluster of feet.
Hey, dude, you
Cluster.
could totally make that pop in the rap community,
A
and then
bunch of-
next thing you know, you get a bunch of blinged out rap.
Yeah.
What is it? Rabbit feet. Sell to all the rappers,
We'll definitely
bro.
make it our merch. We can also
Yeah.
make rabbit foot merch. I mean,
We'll make
obviously
a
you'll get more of a cut than everybody else
Oh,
because you're
okay,
doing the
Quana.
hard
Since
work.
we're going this route with the rabbits, what we can do if we want to do a chain like a necklace. Have you seen the Universal Soldier with Dolph Lundgren and
course
Are
I
you
have.
talking about like the dog tags
Who are
or
you
what?
talking to, Robbie?
You.
Quana, or everybody? What
Yes,
about
no,
a
I've seen it.
necklace full of rabbit ears? Because in the movie,
Oh, yeah.
Dolph
Mhm.
Lundgren's character has a necklace full of ears of all the soldiers he's killed.
This makes sense because their teeth are too tiny to drill holes through.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, if you had the right drill bit, you probably could make like a bracelet or something.
Yeah, but out in the
you're right.
wild, I mean, it's
Yeah,
tough.
Very
no,
limited.
Who's wearing jewelry? No one's wearing
Mhm.
jewelry like that.
Whatever, yeah.
Maybe though it'll be hard to catch the other rabbits if you like have a, now he's wearing the
Mhm.
rabbit foot necklace and the rabbit ear necklace. Like,
I don't
might be a
know.
little
I don't
too
know,
Mr.
man.
T-ish out in the wild.
I pity the fool.
It's really hard to say
Yeah.
because as smart as animals are, they're also really dumb.
Yeah.
Like, especially
Mhm.
rabbits. Rabbits are really dumb because they'll have a lot of babies and just put them all in one place, like out in the open.
Right. Well, is that dumb? Is that really dumb?
Well, it is when you have.
I mean, Robbie doesn't have a baby yet, but I mean, they're a
It
lot of
is when
work.
you're in
So
my
maybe the mom is
backyard and
like,
I've got 2 dogs near my backyard. It's pretty dumb.
all right.
I once witnessed one
So
of my
your dogs are-
dogs swallowing a baby rabbit whole. I heard a
Hard to
noise. It
love
was
your
like a
dog after that,
squeal,
right?
squeal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
it was weird because as he was like throwing this thing down, like he was doing that, he did that.
Yeah.
I came around as I heard a squeal, and then I came around the corner, and my dog's like sitting there. He's just looking at me with a rabbit in his mouth. I'm like, Cooper, no. And he just did this and just swallowed it whole. Like he was like, I got to get rid of this quick. I don't know if that's normal for a dog to do or if the dog would normally like to
Yeah,
chew it up, but he was just like threw it back. That was weird. And then I was like, for the next, I don't know, like hour, I was like, man, you got like a live bunny rabbit in your belly.
Yeah.
mhm.
Is that
Yeah.
weird?
You got to stay outside, bro.
But he was like looking at me. He looked at me right in the eyes and he swallowed this thing whole.
Yeah, you made him do it.
Yeah, I think
My son
I think
and
it was
I
kind of
witnessed my
I think it
cat
was
kill a
like
mouse.
less, it was less of a like a killer move and it was more of a
I'm
panic.
eating this. You don't get it.
He panicked. Yeah, he panicked like, what am I going to do with this thing? I better just make it disappear.
Yeah. He thought you were going to take it away from him. So he's like, oh,
Mhm. Yeah.
horrible.
My other dog did that at my mom's house. He brought her. She had no idea, but like some rabbits had like dug a little burrow in her backyard.
No.
Mm-hmm. Another bad.
I was
yeah,
thinking
I don't
about
get
your
too
mom
dark.
the other day. My
Oh.
cat,
Mhm.
my cat twice now, and I thought I do seem like a crazy person, but twice now, my cat has come home covered in like what looks like blood down just the front of him, just right here. Not a scratch on him, nothing. Perfectly fine, just covered in this substance on his chest and his arms.
Maybe he was an
Twice
art
now.
protest.
That's what Kylie said. Kylie said maybe he's delivering kittens
Maybe
or
he's like really against
fighting with
fossil fuels.
raspberries.
Really hates the oil industry.
But I thought like if your mom called you with this story, like it made me not call my son and tell.
Yeah, my mom only has one. You know, that last story was from when my mom lived in a regular neighborhood on up against a ravine, and she was always
Okay.
like putting things out for like various wildlife that all the wildlife she was inviting, like none, they don't get along. You know what I mean? But
Okay.
she was attracting all these enemies. So she was creating like a battlefield on her backyard and her roof.
If that's what you said.
Yeah. But now she's in like a retirement community and she only has one cat.
Okay. All
So
right.
you can have
She's
cats
She's
someday.
downgraded. Yeah.
Speaking of retirement communities, my brother likes to look at houses and stuff like that, and he likes to recommend houses to me. There's a house maybe, I don't know, 5-minute drive from here, and it's around the corner from old folks home, and I'm thinking it's a safe place, right? Like to purchase. I think that
Right.
the price seems too good to be true, to be honest with you. I think it's 400,000. Think so. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, a big backyard, a front yard, and a garage
In the Bay Area?
in the Bay Area. But it's in Richmond, which I hear Richmond is like Oakland #2.
Okay.
But so like can be violent from what I hear, but I also hear that there are areas in Richmond that are not so bad. And if you're living near, a retirement home, come on, how dangerous can that be? There's, old people, ambulances going in and out,
Right.
and all that stuff. So I don't know. We've driven by there once before, which let me also tell you was a little weird because it was already in the evening time, and it looked like a car was following us as we were driving. I swear to you. And when we stopped in front of the house, the car kind of parked in the corner at the same time. So I'm telling the wife, is this just a coincidence, or were they really following us? And
Hey,
I said,
bro.
Yeah.
Did you piss off the FBI?
Yeah, exactly. It was not a van. It was a
Oh,
regular
okay.
car. But then I said, keep the car running because I don't know. That was weird. That was so weird. But yeah, that house is just across the street, kind of the corner of a retirement home, which I would think that should be in a nice neighborhood, like safe, right? Old people. Yeah, it has to be safe.
You guys should move to Roseville.
Roosevelt, let me Google. I'll Google map how far that is from here. Would that be nice though?
1 hour and a half.
It sounds like the blandest community ever.
Roosevelt.
I know. We have a casino.
Oh yeah, what kind of games what kind of action y'all offer at this casino?
I mean, it has everything, I think. It's just like a regular casino. I just use the pool. I go there for the pool.
Oh.
I don't really gamble. They have good restaurants too, but Robbie's been
Okay.
there.
Yeah. That's went to
Just a
see.
couple minutes from my house.
Yeah, Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the first time I
Did-
met you in person.
Oh, okay.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
When was
Yeah.
that, by the way?
Robbie.
Oh, there he is.
What, like 4 years ago, maybe?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
That was fun. But yeah, Chris, I was saying, what do you think? Retirement home, there has to be a nice neighborhood or a safe, at least safe neighborhood.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, is it a new one or an
Yeah.
old one?
It looks new, to be honest with you. It looks
Okay.
it looks new.
So
And
it's not called a. It's not. It doesn't say convalescerium on it.
no. But
My
you
mom.
know,
My
check
mom
their
worked at
next
a
door.
nurse. My mom was a nurse at a nursing home when I was a kid. And then I remember there was like another place that was called a convalescerium,
wow.
and there was like that's a nursing home too.
One of Metallica's
Crazy people.
lesser
Just
known
doesn't-
songs.
Doesn't sound as good.
No, it
No,
doesn't.
it should be good. Yeah. Like old people that have enough money to afford a retirement home community do not tolerate crime.
Right? Yeah. And people visiting them. And you know what?
Well, they may not. They may not tolerate you either.
Yeah. Depending if they're set in their old ways, you know.
Yeah, be careful
Their old ways.
because your good intentions might backfire. You'll be like driving. You'll be like walking to work. Be like, have the cops called on you.
Yeah. They're gonna ask me why their lawn isn't mowed yet. There also
Oh,
there's a
no.
lot right literally across the street
A what?
where there like a
lot.
an empty lot, like where you can build a house or whatever. There's I don't know the square footage because I'm not good at math, but it's plenty for like 2 houses at least or more, and it's empty. So I'm thinking if I were to purchase that home or someone's gonna build, right? And then the value of the area, you know, it's right. I think
Well,
so.
it's hard
as long
to
as they don't
say.
do a corner.
Unless they build something, unless it's like zoned for commercial or for like a crack house, like
Oh,
a
yeah,
halfway
exactly.
house or
Yeah.
whatever. Like I would see
Yeah.
what that lot is zoned for, right?
Yeah, zoning.
Mhm.
There's a lot of weird
I
zoning
just sell
things.
houses, so I'm gonna say that could be. It's weird that there's any type of stuff going on like that, open land in a residential, right?
Yeah, where I live, that
Does
stuff.
that mean that they didn't finish?
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say.
We'll have to look
Mm.
into it, Robbie. Send me the address.
Okay.
Yeah, Quanah
I'll
would know
join their
better.
next door. I'll
Where
join
I
their next
am,
door.
Yeah, it's kind of it's
I'll
pretty.
pretend
Everything's
like I
really
live in that
planned out
neighborhood.
here, but there, I think in like Houston areas, I think there's like no zoning laws, so you could be
Hmm.
like, I've heard that it's like really bizarre. Like there
Okay.
could be like a neighborhood next to a factory or something. It's
You know what I would
just-
not
I guess
like
it's
to be
just
honest.
whatever, it's how it's been.
Not to offend those that go to dispensaries around here, but whenever I see, I hear a lot of crime. Well, I don't know about a lot, but there's jackings, outside of dispensaries. Have you heard of that? Where people will go in and buy or whatever, or they'll try and rob those places because they money. I don't know heard of that.
I don't think the people that are using the
I don't
dispensaries
know.
are.
I'm a little.
I don't think the people
No,
that are buying things at the dispensaries are robbing people to get money for that. But I think that they are perfect targets.
It's
'Cause
outside.
if you're
people
a criminal,
that
you're just
know
like,
Yes.
I'm just like, yeah, I want to
I always
attack.
feel weird leaving a dispensary. I always feel like a
Like
little,
you
Someone's
you
going to
broke
get you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're a criminal, you're just like, man, there's like a good chance this person's already kind of baked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's what are they gonna
Like,
run
they're not
after
gonna
me?
they're not gonna put up a fight. They might even just they
No.
might think they might even laugh. They might even think this is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw. Yeah,
Yeah.
true. True.
As long as it's not liquor.
Right, Danny?
I grew up in front
You're
of a
right.
liquor store, basically. I don't want another liquor store.
Oh, you want to own a liquor store? Is that what you said?
I don't want one. I grew up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They were thankfully where I live, there's a Walgreens about a block away. I can just walk, if I need something. I don't know.
All right.
See, that's like the
Gatorade.
flip side. The flip side of like, so here you can't buy liquor on Sundays. We still have those
Wow.
laws. I don't know if you still have those
Shoot.
laws, but like
I-
the flip
yeah.
side is like,
Lame.
they kind of make it tough. Like, do you want to live in an area where they make it easy for people to sell booze anywhere, anytime?
Mhm.
Or would you like to live in an area where they sell booze 6 out of 7 days a week to people that can plan ahead? For people that can at least plan 24 hours.
You
Like
know what, Chris?
one day a week for people that can plan 24 hours in advance.
When you phrase it like that, option B sounds way more favorable.
Yeah.
It's like there is like a flip side, like, and that's why like those communities that hold on to those crazy old laws like dearly, because they are like, oh no, like I went to visit my
Keeps
cousin.
the social order, damn it.
Like I went to visit my cousin in Sacramento.
Yeah.
And he just built a house and they built a liquor store right across the street because they have no laws whatsoever. It's like,
Total pandemonium over there. I
yeah,
tell
it's
you.
not good.
I'm
I
all
don't know. There's like a
option
flip
B.
side. Like people like overreact both ways.
There's always a flip side, man.
Mhm.
Always is. So, Chris, you said earlier you wanted to talk about Yellowstone.
Yeah, but you haven't seen it, and Manny
I-
hasn't seen it,
I have
and then
not.
Quana's
I'll be honest with you,
off
Chris.
walking the dog.
Given my track record, I probably won't watch Yellowstone for the next at least 5 or
I don't
6
know if
years.
I don't see you watching Yellowstone.
That's why it's just like maybe I'll
Yeah.
watch it like 5 or 6 years down the road. So
Yeah.
if
I think you'll learn
Why
something.
wouldn't you watch it? It's so good. It's
'Cause,
so
Quan-
relevant and good.
I don't know. It's just
There's not a lot of good television. I'm forced to watch all of it. There's not a lot of good television. That is one of the good ones. It's really good.
no one
Well,
has.
Don't
Done.
you think, Chris?
Yellowstone is an incredible show, but as
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
my wife pointed out, because we haven't started the last season yet. Like she's like, I don't know why I love this show because all the characters are horrible. And I was like, that's kind of true.
Interesting.
But like so many shows, like so
It's because people are
So,
tired of
Yellowstone. Well, I think Yellowstone is really popular because of the setting,
Yeah.
right? And it's like ranchers and it's beautiful and it's like nature and it's just like simplicity.
yeah.
But that's like on the surface, but the show is about
Beneath it all.
yeah, the show's about the Dutton family and they own, I don't know, like thousands of acres in what is it? Is it Montana? Montana.
Mhm.
Beautiful real estate. And they have this land that's been in their family for generations. And the modern times are coming, right? So they're trying to keep their land because it's modern times, tax, all that stuff, development. So that's what
Hooray.
that's what the show's about. So they kind of get you hooked in because it's like,
You really sell it, Chris.
no, I'm like being very accurate though, right? Because that's like,
Yeah.
if you boil it down, the show, like the protagonists, the heroes, the people you root for are like, they have all this land
Yeah,
and they're
the
trying to keep
Cowboys
it
or whatever.
and they're trying
Yeah.
to keep it, right? And it's like,
Yeah,
you want
you're
them
right.
you want them to keep it. It's like, but it's like, why? And the they lure you in with this family story about how the Dutton family and John Dutton, like his great grandpappy, like settled this land, right?
Right.
And Quana, you can back me up here. I think in another
Okay.
series, in another spinoff, that great grandpappy, he promised some Native Americans that he would like take care of the land, or like there was like a burial site. He was going to like take care of it, and it would always be his. And he would
In the
never let it.
1857 show that came on after, is that what you're talking about?
Was it 1833 or something?
18 something. It was 18 something,
1883.
though, right?
1883.
Okay. Yeah.
So
That's
yeah,
not
they
too right,
promised,
said.
like his great grandpappy made a promise to these Native Americans that were moving off the land, but had a burial site there that he would take care of it. He would always keep it. So
Okay.
like that's the folklore, the story that like makes you root for this family to keep their property. So I had a good spinoff idea that I think would be good.
Does it involve the paranormal?
It does, as a matter of fact. So
Keep going. Let's go.
the spinoff is John Dutton, that's Kevin Costner's character in the show.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's the hero, or he's the protagonist. He's the guy that everybody likes. He is having a dream where he is, well, maybe it's not a dream. He's talking to those Native Americans that his great grandpappy spoke to generations ago and made that solemn oath to protect this land.
Right.
And John Dutton is describing to this I don't know who you'd even, this old guy, this old native guy in a dream, like he's from the, he's like, this is a ghost of him, right? He's
Right.
describing like all the things he's done to keep that oath, right? And he's
All the
like
people
telling
that-
him, all the people. Yeah. So
Don't
he's
they take the people someplace?
what?
Like when they kill, like all the people that they've had to kill throughout the series. Is that what you're
Yeah.
talking about? They take them to like the parking
Kinda.
lot
Yeah,
or the
I'm kind of getting
restaurant, or
into
where do they take them?
all the crimes that they get into their ranch.
Yeah.
So the story is like, I thought of this as like an SNL skit at first, because it's like he's in a dream state and he's like talking to this old native and a ghost, he's a ghost. And he's like telling him like, yes, my grandfather, my great grandfather promised you we would keep this land sacred, and we have. And
Right.
the old native ghost is like, oh yeah, has it been tough? What have you done? He's like, oh, let me tell you. And then John Dutton starts telling him like everything that's happened in the 4 seasons of this show so far, and all the crimes they've committed to keep the land. And one would start with like the first season was like, this is John Dutton talking to the old native. Anybody can take the role of the old native if you'd like, because he's.
Oh, I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take it. I'm ready.
So this is I'm John Dutton, and Quana is old native.
Here we go.
Yes.
Spirit up.
Wow.
So yeah, it was really important for us to keep the promise to old grandpappy. So
Yes.
yeah, these like greedy white men came, right?
Yeah. Bad.
I'm
men,
white.
Bad.
I'm white too, but
You're still bad.
I'm different. I don't know.
Okay.
Like we've known each other.
Different white man.
Yeah, these are different the greedy white men. They came and they wanted to take this land from us.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Not friend. Not friend.
Well, I don't know. Like they did want to give us a lot of money. They wanted to give us like $700 million.
Okay. All right. So you traded land for the money?
Well, what we did was, my son, I don't know if I told you about my son. He was a famous warrior. He was he was a Navy SEAL, we call them, and he was a famous warrior.
My son too.
Fought with great honor. Well, so I asked my son to get all my employees, all my ranch hands together, who, by the way, have no names and social security numbers whatsoever. They have no identities, no photo ID whatsoever. And have my son, this great warrior, kidnap the greedy land developer from his hotel in front of his family and strip him naked and bring him out in the woods. You know, we're like, no, we're not going to sell you this land. So yeah, we did good, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
You're okay with
If
this?
you just took off the clothes, you didn't skin anybody, you're good.
We
You're good.
threatened him. We made him cry. Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay. Well, then, so, but then they kept on, we were like, no, we don't want your $700 million for this land. Go get out of here. How dare you? So then they kept coming. They came back another round. They wanted to buy the land again for even more money. So my daughter, let me tell you about daughter. Oh, she's the apple of my eye.
Apple. Yes.
What she did is she used her body, her nakedness, to seduce the enemy. She had sexual relations with the enemy,
Yes.
and then killed him.
Good.
And then killed him.
Good. Strong daughter.
Okay,
Make for
you're probably
good. Yeah.
okay. Good. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if you guys would be like feel good about what we've done so far, or like maybe be outraged a little bit.
The elders are pleased.
Yes. No outrage from this little Indian.
Good. Yeah. So that's kind of the gist.
Spoiler alert, Chris.
I like it.
Of the
Yeah,
spinoff
I like
is
it. That's good.
like him just in the. It did have a little different. Like I was thinking, like maybe the old native would be like, "What you did? What? Like what?"
Hey, was this journey induced by any sort of plant matter or aided by
No.
any other? No, okay. Just
I
curious.
think Chris has mold in his house or something that's making him, like little by little go nuts.
No, I don't know. I'm inspired by the Ace Man. Ace Man always has a different twist on things. He always has a.
Yeah.
Like
You're
what if it was the other way around?
Mm-hmm.
What if this
Yeah.
guy was like telling this old Native American that he swore that is, like all the things he had done, and the old Native American was just like, what? Like this
Yeah.
land is not that important for you to be like murdering people and
But
kidnapping
for the
people.
native, it is. They would kill
Okay.
for their land too. So I think you have the native wrong.
I feel like they might just be like,
Typical white man.
You're taking a little too far.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think so.
Like, I don't think you've honored my ancestors by having your daughter lay down with the enemy.
Maybe she's ruthless.
What if there was
She's
an old
ruthless.
folks home on the land?
It would be like it would make it that much safer.
Yeah,
It would
right.
Do a lot less murdering and laying bodies down.
I
Like my
imagine it would be a
callback.
lot like the scenes in Dances with Wolves. You know what I mean? A lot of pipe smoking, a lot of talking. Yep.
Yes.
A lot of talk about bingo. A
Yeah.
lot of talk about bingo and like, all the white women moving in.
It's
all the
scary
white
if they
folks
still have
moving in.
cars. If they still have cars, you should look into that. Like if they're able to drive still, like if it's one of those type of homes where they live there, but they can still run errands, if you will. Those are dangerous to live around. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
The olds can't drive.
Mhm.
Fucking
It's true.
ageist.
I know. I can't help it. I live around a bunch of old communities. The senior golf courses, if you will.
Yeah, my
Surrounded.
mom can barely drive. She drives fine in the day, like daytime, good. Nighttime, not good.
It's more like a gremlin. Don't have them behind the wheel half the nighttime.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
can't drive at night either. Cannot see a thing. And my windows are too tinted, so it makes it even worse. I cannot see to drive at night. I've drive with the windows down. It's a mess. No driving for me at night. Can't see.
Just get
The
your
glare.
chauffeur to drive you around. You'll be fine.
I know, that's what I need, a chauffeur.
Mm-hmm.
That's what kids
Or
are
one of those
for.
cars that drives itself. Yeah, Kylie's a really good driver.
Oh, good.
She's a really good driver. Oh, Well, she had to work, Robbie. She couldn't drive me. I couldn't
remember
go to Robbie's
that.
shower.
Oh, let's see.
Sorry,
Who we got
Robbie.
here? Monkey's uncle was suggesting that I make an entire rabbit suit. Might take a
We
while,
also
but okay.
suggested,
It might take a while, but okay. And then
yeah, like
and
a
we know how
rabbit skin.
those probably. Oh yeah.
You gotta.
Yeah, this is
yeah.
the where do they give the Indians the free? Oh yeah. Was it what did they give Indians, like blankets that had the pox in them or something?
Syphilis. No, AIDS. No, it was blankets with diarrhea. There you go.
That's nasty.
Diarrhea blankets are the worst, bro. Don't
I
act
feel
like
like
it's
Very
that's
not.
not
worst.
like anybody would be like, whoa, man, that blanket smells like diarrhea. Do you have a clean blanket? And they would never take a diarrhea blanket.
It's not like they would
Right.
take it; it'd be foisted upon them. It's just like you know, they're
thrown
just
at them? You just like throwing diarrhea blankets at people.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is absurd.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
will not stand for this revisionist history.
Yeah. His 19 minutes
just
on a
odorless.
fictional show.
Odorless, you can't prove that it didn't happen.
Oh,
What
you
would
can't
Kevin
prove that it
Costner say to
did.
the natives?
I don't have to. Robbie,
Oh shit.
what's up with these old
I
people
think
all
that
around
Robbie stepped away from his
Oh,
life for this.
you? Robbie, why are there so many old people around you, and why do they need so many places to live?
Yeah, seriously. No, it's okay. It's okay. The only thing I would not like is all the ambulances coming to pick them up every few days.
That
Well,
is
I mean,
morbid.
oh,
It's
You're onto
morbid.
something there, dude.
Right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Well, you lived in the city for years. You're used to ambulances going around.
I am
right?
actually. I am.
it's
Yeah.
probably
He's trying to get out of that
desensitized to
though. He
them.
moved to the suburbs.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
You know what's
You know?
funny? My first appearance at Endless Ranchers, episode number 2, you can hear in the background the
I
dog,
remember.
Oh,
that.
yeah, like street
Oh, I
fights,
remember.
dogs,
the chicken
cockfights,
Yeah.
I think at one point I
yeah.
heard someone get stabbed.
ambulances.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There was someone stabbed on the
Oh,
stairs
Jesus.
of my when I was a kid, but yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah, now
Rough in the
it's pretty
city.
calm. I like it.
Well, good for you for putting some distance between the madness and yourself.
Yes, it's not
Yeah.
bad. It's pretty quiet. I like that.
Good.
So I actually feel like it's safe. The only bad thing about my area is a lot of the restaurants nearby, they close like around 9 p.m.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I remember you had to roll in with Taco Bell. Or no, Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box. Or if I want to go to an Applebee's, it's 10-minute drive from here. But come on, you can't.
What
be
are you
going
doing eating at Applebee's, man? You're married.
I know.
I
Yeah.
wish I could go to Applebee's.
Shut the fuck up. Why?
She won't let me.
She won't let
Yeah.
I
you.
don't know. The commercials look damn good.
They have
these-
cold
the
beer.
commercials
Their
look
beer
good.
is very cool. I'll say that again. They have the
Well,
coldest beer.
They got good values. They got good value. That's all they got. They
Yeah.
got cold beer. They got good values. They got good commercials. They got a song.
But no good food.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I went there. I said it. There.
Yeah.
I don't know the song.
When? Oh, what?
I don't know the song. I
Christopher
know
wants details. He doesn't believe you.
I know
You know-
Chili's has a song.
You
right?
don't know the Applebee's? Well, I guess it's not really an Applebee's song because they talk about Wendy's in there too.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
bougie,
Tool
like
tune.
Applebee's song.
Yeah, that's a Tool tune for me.
Huh.
Okay.
I know the Chili's. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back ribs. I want my baby back ribs.
Nah, we can after the show's over, I can play it for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a Tool
Not
tune.
more of the people.
I know
Yeah,
every
I know
word.
which one it is. It's gonna be in my head forever now.
It's got the best. I wish I
Okay.
was a backup singer on that song.
This would be a backup singer on that song specifically.
Yep.
Like, okay.
Goals.
Right? Out of all of the songs that we know of, it's just like that commercial
Yeah,
jingle.
just that one.
That's me.
Well,
No, I don't think it's a commercial jingle, right?
when you
It's
hear it,
it's a song about Applebee's.
No, it's just
The
a
date
song.
night
It's just a song by an artiste.
But it's not a commercial
Name,
jingle, right?
Walker Hayes, I think. It's just
Oh, okay.
Walker Hayes. But I think Applebee's used it because there was like a weird media moment several months ago when like Russia started attacking Ukraine
Yeah.
and CNN cut the commercial break.
Oh, that's
So they
right.
had like explosions on one half, and the other half it was like,
Applebee's.
yeah, we fancy
Yeah.
like Applebee's.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
one way to date the populace. Just like, I
Oh,
know we
and it was
just
like
riled you
they were
up.
playing like the Applebee's Walker Hayes song, like it
Yeah.
was kind of I mean, it was no big, it was like just a stupid thing, but it kind of
Funny nonetheless.
it was funny.
Yeah.
As long as it's not like R. Kelly, like my mind's telling me no.
There's no peeing on anybody. Nobody gets peed on in this song.
But Applebee's calling my
Good.
name.
Yeah,
No, you've definitely heard this song, Robbie. You've
everybody in
definitely
this
heard
song knows how to hold it.
it. Yeah.
What if R. Kelly? What if his defense was just like, I got a bladder infection I just cannot get rid of. It's got to pee all
I
the time.
can't get rid of his music.
It's like when
I feel
when your
bad.
cat has like a what is it, a UTI?
UTI. Yeah.
You
And
just
they
say
pee on your
UTA?
UTI.
UTI.
Yeah, UTI.
Urinary tract infection.
Yeah, you said UTA.
I didn't.
Teacher, urinary teacher's
One of us
assistant.
has cats, Christopher. Which one of us?
I've had
has
cats.
Sure. I said UTI.
UTI.
UTA
Okay.
is like a movie theater, right?
No,
Or no, that's
I must have
No,
heard.
that's
I misheard you. But yeah,
Okay.
cats do that. They just piss everywhere. I'm just saying that's what R. Kelly should say.
I'm a cat. I identify as a
He
cat.
should get a lot of cats.
There we go.
I think it was the
Don't take 'em to the
kidnapping of
vet.
the girls too.
What's
Yeah.
that?
I think it was the kidnapping of the girls too,
Yeah.
not just the
Yeah.
pissing, but like the actually holding them captive.
I mean,
slaves.
you know,
Like
at this
the
point,
real issue.
as his legal advisor, unofficial legal advisor, I'm just saying like minimize the crimes.
Chris is like,
to us.
let's focus
We're
on
just
the
trying to
actual
like
issue
we're just trying to like minimize the number of life sentences he gets.
I'm still gonna listen to him on my playlist though until Amazon Music takes it away. I'm gonna go ahead and listen.
I still like step in the name of love. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
What a weird thing to think of though, that at some
Whoa.
point, have you ever thought about that? Like at some point, Amazon Music might be like, these songs are
Yes.
deleted. Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
you can buy them,
Didn't
but
they
you
get rid of
can't
somebody?
like.
Well, they deleted, I think, was it Spotify or iTunes deleted a Kanye playlist?
Well, that's the
No.
other thing too. I mean, if one service provider is gonna, excommunicate whatever artist that's coming under fire on one platform, I mean, you got to do it across all. Or, I mean, what if other providers come under attack? It's like, hey, how come you're not following suit? Where do
Yeah.
you stand on
Right.
this whole? So it's just like,
Right. Are you down with girls getting pissed on?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm down with girls pissing on me. I'll tell you that.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
The show has taken a new low.
Oh lordy.
Wow.
Any other
Facts.
PSAs?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't
So,
think
guys,
so.
I'm a little worried.
Oh yeah, well, this is a PSA more for the animals that try to attack me or thinking about it.
Yeah.
I was thinking of like because that video of the goose lady she got in her car. Remember that
You've
she was like,
seriously been traumatized by this
Yeah.
goose video.
I'm trying to help people. man.
It's like you wake up in night sweats and your wife's like, "What's wrong? Is it the goose again?" Yeah.
No, as I
Chris
told
has
you,
moved from beast to goose.
I don't
Guys,
worry
he-
about goose attacks because I
Because he
worry
worries.
about goose attacks.
Yeah.
No, but what I
Manny,
wanted
pay
to say,
You're right. Sorry.
is that that video ended with the lady jumping in the backseat of a car, right? And then
Right.
it ended.
Right.
But no, for me,
No time
not
for
over.
backup.
Like I want the animals to know that just because I made it to my car doesn't mean it's over.
Right. Yeah.
You want to reverse?
Like you better get behind a tree.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm coming. I'm coming for you.
Yeah, actually, Chris, this is what happened to Tiger Woods when he got into that accident.
Yeah. He got attacked by
He was fighting a goose, and then he crashed into that tree.
Yeah, man. They get in your car.
Yeah.
Damn, Chris,
Happens
imagine
all
if you
the
were in
time.
Tiger's ear long before that, he would have been like, "Oh, thanks, Chris. You saved me so much of a headache."
The goose did get in that lady's car. The guy pulled
That's
up to
right,
help
yeah.
her, and then the goose got it.
Yeah, the goose is coming at this thing thinking life or death.
Yeah.
And that's the people's
think
problem.
that
They're
she
they're
knew that
thinking, oh,
person?
I want to just get away. I don't want to hurt this poor goose. The goose is thinking, I want to hurt you.
Yeah.
So
you
you
got to
gotta-
switch your mindset.
yep.
Hey, you're leaving
Smart.
money on the table, Chris. You gotta develop some sort of goose deterrent for an automobile, and you could totally corner the market.
Mm-hmm.
Or even just like a leaflet, like about like to be prepared, you know.
The
you can
goose
make a little
deterrent
money
would
off a leaflet.
be that
Yeah, that
you-
could help too. Spread some
when-
literature,
Wallet
awareness.
handbook.
Yeah.
goose deterrent is
Goose
that
deterrent.
when a goose attacks you, you grab it by the neck and you slam it to the ground and you strap it to the hood of your car for the next month.
Yeah.
All right.
As a warning for other.
Other
Uh,
goose.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah. Pretty much. You look like a complete psychopath with a goose.
Right.
And
It's
you're
like,
wearing your
today,
rabbit ears around your
goose,
neck. Goose
geeses,
strapped to
other
your, yeah.
American goose, Canada goose, whatever they
Mexican
whatever
goose,
they call
whatever you
themselves.
call them. Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Any
like today a
birds-
goose, tomorrow you.
any birds of prey,
Yes.
eagles, hawks,
Any and
owls,
all.
whatnot.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Raptors.
I hope
All
you.
right.
I
think it's
see
more
that
of a
your
class
door's
of bird.
open, Chris. I feel like your family can hear this conversation, and I feel like they might think this is bullshit.
They know what to be.
I
on
don't
the
know
lookout
that in
for.
the real world you're grabbing geese by the neck.
Yeah, but you got to be thinking about that. Any kind of like small dog, large dog, raccoon,
Yeah.
like deer, birds of all sizes and quantities, because they could be small, but there could be a lot of them. In that case,
Like-
tennis racket's good for a few of them. It's also fun. Like looks,
By the way,
that'll be
before
all, it feels good to like swing a tennis racket. You know,
It does. You're right.
and then a cougar. I feel like cougar might be the only one that I could have
120 pounds.
a problem with.
They're big. They can be big.
Yeah.
We love us a good cougar.
Because I think because I
Sure
respect
do.
them. I respect them so much.
Yeah.
Talking
Me
about the
too.
We
animal
had one
rob.
loose. We
But
had one loose in our residential neighborhood. Like it was on the Ring cameras, like walking up to the doors. That big pink nose, little brown.
oh shit.
Yeah, super
Yeah.
cute, but they had to come take him out with a dart. They did.
But if I ever do get taken out by a cougar, it's just two things. Two things I'd like to have said, at my funeral.
What's
Okay.
that?
Number one would be,
Hated geese.
damn, I'm kind of surprised that he got taken up by that cougar. That cougar probably cheated.
Christopher had a plan.
And that cougar probably fought dirty. Or
Yeah.
just must have been a good cougar. Respect to the cougar.
All right.
Number two would be no man could take him out. They had to send a cougar.
Don't send a man to do a cougar's job.
Wouldn't be the worst thing to be, like if you're a female jogger and getting taken out by a cougar, that's not the way to go.
Yeah. No.
But if you're someone like me,
Right.
getting taken out by a cougar,
It's embarrassing.
What?
I don't know.
You bring a little shame to your family. I feel like you would bring a little shame to your family because you walk around your house. Oh, I'm prepared for this. Let me see a goose in the streets. You fight
Oh,
off
fuck
a
all
goose
birds
up.
of prey, and then a cougar takes you out. Just you're not even prepared. I don't
It's like,
know. I better
It's
not come to
all-
your funeral. I might have
I
thoughts.
can't be
Monkeys
seen
are-
there.
Monkeys are gonna
Yeah.
said that.
No, I
turns
get it.
out
I get it. I
the
get that's what
Yeah.
everybody's thinking. Everybody's thinking that. But then in the casket, in my hand is the cougar's heart.
Plot twist. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my.
1,000
Wow.
years from now, no, 5,000 years from now, there's gonna be cave paintings of Chris with a cougar's heart in his hands.
Kicking rabbits,
Wrap it around his neck.
ripping
Yeah.
cougars' hearts out.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's good. We
Yeah.
believe. You know what, Chris? I feel like you could start a cult with these types of teachings.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It's
Think
funny you should
about it.
mention that.
Just
I
Chris,
always
just
felt
pretend,
like I'd be a good cult leader.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got a nice slow.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would hide it from my family though. So just pretend you're getting like a part-time job after work, like
Oh,
from
boy.
5 to 9 p.m. or something like that. And then you can do your cult stuff at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Club. We call it a club.
Yeah. Yes. Gotta go to my club meeting. Yes.
A monkey's uncle says, turns out the cougar was just Quana out for a midnight stroll.
Monkey's uncle loves me.
Yeah. Sorry about
My
that.
buddy.
Sorry
my
about that
buddy
heart.
Rick.
Sorry about that heart business.
Yeah.
Shout out to Monk.
Sorry, Quana.
Yeah. He loves me.
Yeah.
My friend.
Yeah.
I think we're friends. Are we friends on Facebook? Are we friends with him on Facebook?
Probably. I don't know.
Do we even know who
Okay.
he is? Monkey's
It's
uncle?
Rich.
Monkey's uncle is rich.
Is it?
Yes.
I think so.
I cracked that code. That's Rich.
If it's Rich,
That's
then I
me.
could safely say that I am not.
We need to get.
You're
Kat
not
on the
following
case.
Rich?
No.
It's Rich.
I normally don't follow people. I always just wait for them to send a request. That's
I
just
know
how
I
it works.
can't either. I don't have the self-esteem for it. I tried to follow one lady from like the Corolla group and she never like responded. And I was just like, you know what? That's the last person I ever try and invite.
Oh,
So
wow.
if anybody ever invites me, I'm always like, yeah, let's be friends. But
I'm kind of like that sometimes, but I got over my shyness.
yeah.
Yep.
Anyways,
Yeah, I'm all
still
done.
working
I'm all
on
done
that.
making new friends.
Yeah.
I,
Good.
I
Smart.
figure
Well-
you're too busy in between the homesteading, the shark fishing, and the
Cult leadership.
yeah. I think you'd be too wrapped up to start new friendships.
Well,
unless
one
you
of-
unless you parlay the cult leadership into
Yeah, that's it's basically starting a business. It's okay.
I was just saying, somebody's got to kick the bucket before I could take on a new friend.
Gotcha.
Well, glad we're all still here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
it's
we're
just
re-
Friday too.
we're reaching that tight 90 that you were talking about, Chris. Any last
good.
words or
Nope.
no?
No, I'm
I'll just
gonna.
leave in. Joking.
I have a few words.
Oh
Go
yeah.
for it.
I probably won't be on next week's. So you know, hopefully everything goes well. I think I caught a cold yesterday, guys. I don't know what to do. Thankfully, it's Friday. I don't want to hold my baby while I'm sick. So this morning I was not feeling well. So I took some Dayquil. I took a Tylenol. I'm drinking water. I drank some tea. So I'm gonna do what I can. I'm gonna do a little Vicks Vaporub on my chest.
I have a
Potatoes
suggestion.
in your feet.
Oh yeah, thanks. Well,
what
what
the
was
fuck?
that?
It's a bit extreme.
Okay.
Suppository.
Ah.
Yeah, there you go.
No.
No.
Slice potato about this thin and put it in a pair of socks on your foot. Put it flat on your foot, both feet. It pulls toxins from your body.
Oh, really? Okay.
Sleep
All right.
with it in your feet. Potatoes in
Okay.
your feet.
Thank you. And then I'll text you that way. Because I'm upset at because
We're gonna
I
need to see
walked out-
pictures of you doing whatever she just said.
hey
Yeah, seriously.
maybe because I walked out and the wife says, hey, well, you walked out of the house yesterday last night without a jacket on. That's why you got sick. But I'm like, that's not how it works. Is
That's
it?
not how it works.
Right. Yeah. But you know what? The step kid or the kid, he's been all over me this morning. And I don't know about yesterday, like literally, inches from my face. Like I'm on my phone and he's like, oh, what are you looking at? And then he's like breathing all over me. You know how kids are.
Here's the good
Yeah.
news.
Yeah.
Here's the good news.
hmm
There's almost no chance you're going to get attacked by a goose today.
Almost.
Mark
two.
safe.
Number
Mark
2,
safe.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is true, but if you have any kind of sickness, right? Like just say, whatever cold virus,
Yeah.
you've been around your wife. She's already got it in her system, right?
Yeah. I'm
But she's
assuming-
not. You don't have to assume she's been exposed to it.
Yeah.
So she's got it. And if she's not sick, that means that her body is like, like fighting it off. And that
Yeah.
means that little Sophia's body is fighting it off too. You're good.
Good.
So if
The important
anything,
thing is that
continue, Chris.
everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you. Thank you.
And babies need to get sick. That's how you build an immune system.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you guys are your germs are all the same.
Yeah,
Okay.
if anything, I was going to piggyback off what Chris is saying, and I was going to suggest that you have your wife spit in your mouth just to be safe. Double down.
I think
Really
it would have to
hawk-
be the opposite.
No,
Hawk up a
normally,
fat
Bob
loogie.
spit in her mouth.
normally have her spit on my face, but I will try the mouth this time around.
Yeah, just play it safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some good disrespectful.
Well, Monkey's uncle said the show could go a little bit lower, and look at us. There it went.
Have you ever? Oh yeah. All those married guys out there or women, whenever the wife has ever said to you or the girlfriend or
Significant other, whatever.
yeah, you can disrespect me, but as long as it's in the bedroom, and I'm like, oh, okay, wow, that's came out of nowhere, but it's
Some
That's
classy
happened.
girls out there, Robbie.
yeah, it's hey, dude, have some fun.
Is
Out
that how
there.
women say that?
Maybe
I
not
think
that
he
way.
read that somewhere.
Yeah. But yeah, surprising when
Alright.
that has happened. Normally you want to respect them, right? But
Not really sure.
yeah, normally, yeah.
Them.
Anyways, I'm not gonna be probably here, but I will keep everybody updated. And then yeah, well, hopefully
Your
everything.
friend
goes
has my
well.
number, right?
Yes, she does actually. Yeah,
Good.
I butt dialed you a few days back because I was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm really happy you're going through that because I think about what you're going through in those moments. I'm like, man, I don't want to feel that again. But
Mhm.
I'm so glad that I did. 'Cause
Are
it
you
was such a-
sleeping? Because if I imagine myself in your shoes at this point in time, like T-1 week, I'd feel like I'd be on edge.
yeah.
Myself, I think I
No, not him. Fucking Rob.
Yeah,
I know
well,
you're sleeping.
I got it. Well, I got Ambien when my wife was pregnant because I was like, I'm afraid I won't be able to sleep.
Oh no! You know what? I'm not kidding. I think a few months back, she was already pregnant and she was not feeling well. She was feeling like more or less, and then I was kind of. I don't think I was feeling that great. I was feeling kind of did I get a cold? I'm not sure. I think I took a little. I don't know if it was a little bit of NyQuil. And then she wakes me up in the middle of the night and she goes, babe, I'm not feeling well. I'm not feeling well. I'm like, okay, well, maybe sit up and see what you can do. Let me know if you're, and then she goes, no, we got to go to the emergency. And it was like 1 a.m. I'm like, oh crap.
Ooh.
And I told her, I cannot drive. I cannot drive. First of all, I'm not the best driver out there. Secondly, you're going to have to drive because I'm like, so we went to the doctor. She went into the room and I'm sitting there. I was not
So wait,
let in.
she might have been in fake labor and you made her drive.
It was not fake labor. It was some weird thing where like her back, like an internal thing. It was like weird. I forget what it
But it
in her
means
chest.
she was in pain.
Yeah, she was in pain. She was in pain, but not those kind of pains, Thankfully,
Yeah, okay.
it was
Okay.
too early. But I get there, so I'm in the waiting room while she's in there for the moment, and I'm dozing off, like I literally. But it was horrible because I had just taken some like NyQuil, and I felt so bad. But I'm like, shoot, if our timing was a little better, I wouldn't, no NyQuil. But yes, I will.
No NyQuil for you tonight.
No
Potatoes
NyQuil?
only.
Oh, potatoes only. That should be a good website, potatoes only. But this is
Trademark.
for the farmers. You know what I don't like is, but I appreciate people telling me this, but I get it. Everybody tells me, and I'm sure they tell all the new dads and moms, especially the dads. Oh boy, you're not gonna be sleeping. Oh, you're gonna be waking. Okay, I heard the 20 people the first 10 times. Thank you. I'm ready for it. I'm one of those like, okay, well, I might complain about it, but I'm gonna do what I have to do. Yeah, I get it. I'm in it. I'm in for it. I'm gonna do it. I'm all for it, and
His in-laws are
I
gonna be there
think-
the first 2
I
months. He'll be
think-
sleeping fine. Rob's gonna be. He's like,
yeah,
oh, not me.
yeah, dude. I'll tell you what. I feel like I always got my 6 hours.
yeah, okay. Well,
You're
hopefully
gonna be fine. Like, I don't know why people say that to you.
Yeah, people
'Cause
are
that's not.
weird.
I don't think that's the reality of how it happened, how it really worked. Well, I guess it depends. If you're on your own and your wife's just
Mm.
like always like trying to make you do everything, like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be rough.
Mm.
But like,
kind of, but
if you're just in a normal situation, like
yeah.
They want the baby more
milk.
than you do. Yeah.
Milk doesn't come out of your boobs.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Well, I
Like,
want to
you
do
don't like. There's just something like. There's just like. You were designed to get 4 to 6 hours of sleep still, be
Mhm,
strong and healthy, right?
yeah,
Like, it
yeah.
doesn't make sense for both parents to be like sleep
Miserable.
deprived and
Hey,
like,
I agree.
sick.
We've talked about it.
Not how it's supposed to be.
We want to do. I think we'll see how it works out. We can talk about it now, and then it could be totally different. But we want to see if we can take turns. I told her, hey, once she's here, we'll figure it out. But I'll get up, and then you'll get up another day, or I'll see what I can do. Just give me a little bit of a what's the word? A little
Grace.
As your
learning
attorney,
curve. Yes,
as your
exactly.
attorney, I will just say, don't commit to anything
I'm good. I'm committed. But yeah,
because you might just get into a groove where it's like I think as Quana was kind of saying, like, women have a thing where it's just like they want to be up, like they're not going to be fine, like you waking up and like them just sleeping through a feeding or what. I mean, they could be. I mean,
Right.
not everyone, but like there's something different, you know.
yeah.
You know, it's really
whenever
nice
what
that my husband used to do. He would get up and like clean the baby and then like wash the diaper or whatever, change the diaper, and then bring the baby to me. So it was kind of like on the times when sometimes you really need sleep, and you'll see that. You guys will see it for each other.
yeah.
So
yeah.
just, let her stay in bed sometimes.
Maybe
Oh,
it's
for
not
sure.
6 hours of continuous sleep, you know.
No,
Mm,
you just
mhm.
get
But-
used to it. That's
But
over.
you do, like, I think it kind of makes sense for the guy to like be a little bit more rested, you know.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, you got to give the guy a little more extra time to rest because I mean he's over here physically exerting himself, beating up geese left and right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
your house is different from all of us. so-
Being prepared for any kind of animal attacks for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. But anyways, yeah, I won't be in next week, but I'll keep you guys updated. And thanks for everybody. And all those listening and watching, I appreciate all of you guys. There have been people that have sent gifts and stuff. I had a registry online and everything. And so again, thanks for all the gifts, all the kind words, all that stuff. So we appreciate it. I love you guys. And yeah, thanks
You're gonna
again.
do great,
Yeah.
Robbie.
Thanks for the love, y'all.
Anybody that subscribed to his Patreon is he's gonna have his Google glasses on live streaming from the delivery.
I was playing with my Oculus today.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyways, well, I wasn't.
Yeah.
The kid was, but then I was like, yeah, let me play for a little bit. But yeah.
Nice.
Mhm. So yeah.
All right, brother. We'll
that's-
stay in touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll hold it down for you.
Thank you, Quana. Thank you.
Think about that. I'm just like, whew, man, that's crazy times. But
It's
oh man,
exciting.
it is exciting for sure.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening, subscribing, watching. If you caught our YouTube video, really appreciate it. Thanks for being there for us all year long. We're going to keep going every Friday night throughout the end of the year. Yeah. That's about it for tonight. This is Chris saying, get it on.
This is Rob. Get it on.
Wanna get it on.
Get it on, everybody.
Okay. Oh, that is
Oh,
creepy. I swear you took like an abortion video. You took like a Planned Parenthood how
Jesus
to
Christ.
Horrible, Robbie.
and decided to
It's horrible. And it's
Make it
brown.
your
The baby's
background.
brown and everything. Just the worst. I love it.
Oh, it's high praise, man. I love it, Nick.
Oh, Jesus
I'll be right back.
Christ.
That's what Manny sounds like to me. Manny sounds like Nick
All the time,
Cage.
though?
Yeah, all the time. I always hear Nick Cage when Manny talks.
Really?
All
Got
right,
the
I'll
same
take it.
voice. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, Robbie, I'm excited for you.
Seriously,
Thank you.
dude.
Thank you. Me too. Me too. I'm nervous, but I'm good. And yeah, in-laws are here. So that should,
Yeah.
but yeah, I got to step up though. I got to do this.
It's time.
You're gonna be fine. Oh my gosh, why am I so tired? It's only 9:20 at night. What the
I
ham?
know, right? Yeah, you know, my brother-in-law wants us to go to his house to go see Mexico versus Argentina tomorrow.
What time? Early,
I
right?
think it's like early, and then my wife is like, 7 a.m. I'm like, I don't want to get up at 7 a.m. Plus, I'm not feeling well.
Yeah.
She wants to get out of it, so I think me not feeling well might actually be good for her.
Yes.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Yay. Well, good. You
Yeah.
need to rest up this weekend. Put the potatoes on your feet.
Oh yeah, no, I will let her know. I really will.
Hey, would that also help? I mean, would that also work if I used shredded instead of slices of potato?
I mean,
Grated, I should say.
I don't know. I honestly don't know the answer to that.
All right.
Amy wants to know why 7 a.m.
Isn't it? Isn't it? I don't know what time. Maybe I'm wrong. Is it that it in the morning? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm not a big football guy. So, but I mean, I've been watching, but yeah.
Yeah. We have 7 people
Oh,
watching.
11.
Who are these 7 people?
11 a.m.
What is
oh.
going on with that other photo? That's so weird.
High
It looks like
five.
you're. It
Now
looks
your
like
baby's
you're.
a witch.
This is
You're
awful.
gonna ride a broom.
Yeah.
So,
All right,
I'll give
11
it a
a.m. is better.
suppository.
But
Going on
like
with
I
your white baby, Robbie?
said- my white baby. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's the mailman's. Looks like the mailman's nose. Yeah. But okay. Well, look, I don't know. I'm not feeling that great, but we'll see about tomorrow.
All right.
I can't
Go lay
even
down.
see.
Yeah,
gonna-
I think I'm gonna lay down. If you guys are gonna hang out, but I'm gonna do
No,
that.
I'm gonna go to you.
Yeah, Quana recommended some good stuff, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna drink some tea, and I'm gonna do the little vaporu on the chest.
Vaporoo.
Yeah.
All right.
There you
Vaporoo. All
There you
right,
go.
Superman.
All right.
Good night.
All right.
Good night, guys.
Good
Good night,
night,
guys.
everybody.
Good night, Manny.
Later, y'all.